top 10 matchup in Austin. Can't wait for this game. Joe Burrow and LSU at Sam Ehlinger and Texas. The SEC team, LSU, a 6.5-point favorite over the Big 12 team, Texas.
I like Texas here. I pray.
Hook 'em horns. Give me a hook 'em.
I don't even know how to do a hook 'em.
You're gonna throw like a gang sign.
I pray that this game gets to 7 by kickoff on Saturday night. If it's 7, I like Texas either way. I could see them winning outright. I think a lot of people saw LSU last week, win 70,000 to 3 and are all on that bandwagon. But I don't love LSU's quarterback, Joe Burrow. I think Sam Ehlinger here does a number on LSU's secondary. Saw a great stat also. Tom Herman, Texas coach, is something like
13-2 as an underdog.
As an underdog,
yes.
Yeah. So I will get on the Longhorn bandwagon on this one.
That is over 80%. There's nothing in life that's 80%, especially in sports gambling. At some point, that's going to regress. And Jimmy, I say it happens this Saturday night. Now, the number might hit 7, and it kind of makes me a little weary about laying 7 on the road with LSU, but I'm going to do it anyway. Joe Burrow and LSU, they are a much better team than Texas, top to bottom. I think LSU lays a whooping on Texas. LSU wins this game by double digits. Tom Herman as an underdog. Get the hell out of my face. Last year in week 2, Texas A&M nearly pulled the upset, only losing by 2 at home against Clemson at College Station. Now the Aggies and Jimbo Fisher got to go to Death Valley against the reigning defending national champions, Trevor Lawrence and Clemson, Jimmy, a 17-point favorite.
I like the Aggies here. I just think it's a lot of points. That's really the only reason. Like you said, Texas A&M played Clemson close last year, 28-26 game. I think Jimbo Fisher is not a coach who's going to be intimidated or scared by Clemson. I think he's going to have the Aggies ready to play. Do I think the Aggies will win? No, but I love 17 points. I think it's a lot. Clemson, everyone expects them to dominate this year. I do too, but might take a couple of weeks to get going. They weren't, Trevor Lawrence didn't put up gaudy numbers last week, against a chump. So I like the points here early in the season. It's a lot.
It's nice to say that Jimbo won't be intimidated, and you may be right by that. But what's going to happen when they get punched in the mouth by Travis Etienne and this offense? It is a lot of points, but there's a good reason for that. Clemson's going to absolutely blow them out. One of my favorite picks this week. People are going to look at this game on Saturday and think, wow, Texas A&M only lost by 2 last year. Now they're getting 17. You're damn right, because Clemson's going to kill them. Clemson wins this game by 30, by no less than 30 points.
I'll double my Aggies bet then.
Jimmy Traina 1-0 right now with his college football best bets. Georgia barely squeaking by Vandy. Meanwhile, I had USC minus 13.5. Tough to cover the spread when the starting quarterback tears his ACL in the second quarter.
Always a problem.
So I'm hoping you're going to go to 1-1, and I will also go to 1-1. What is your best bet this week in college football?
The Texas Longhorns getting 6.5 points at home against LSU. Tom Herman, the Texas coach, 13-2-1 as an underdog. 10 of those 13 covers come as outright wins. You're getting 6.5 points at home. I think you're going to see a big air show from quarterback Sam Ehlinger. And the Longhorns, I would say, win the game outright, but you're getting 6.5. Take the points, enjoy the win.
I'm going to give you a couple numbers right now. Tom Herman's going to be 13-3, and you, sir, are going to be 1-1 because LSU is going to win that game by a touchdown or more, and I will also improve to 1-1. I'm taking Jim Harbaugh and the Michigan Wolverines to roll against Army. Michigan, a 23-point favorite. Army's rushing attack is not what it was last year. Michigan, I think, didn't look as good as it could have looked last week against Middle Tennessee. Big bounce back for Shea Patterson and the Wolverines. This is not the Army team that nearly upset Oklahoma last year. Michigan will throttle Army this week. I will be 1-1, and Jimmy will fall to 1-1.